Galaxy 2 is home to Oakland Roots. Hello again and welcome. Joe Tutino here alongside former Galaxy Brian Jordan. Galaxy 2 returning home following a 3-1 win on the road at Miami June 25th. Preston Judd, Josh Drack, Mike Salazar each finding the back of the net. Owen Lamb was named to the USL Championship Team of the Week. He had 2 assists. Oakland also riding a 3-1 win last time out after beating Atlanta by a count of 3-1 on June the 25th. So this is a big one tonight.
It sure is. Both these teams in a bit of a good form right now. We got the biggest field in the league, and I think there'll be a lot of attacking tonight. Tonight we're focusing on our star for Oakland Roots. Carlson leads the league with 11 goals on the year. Big athletic boy. And on the other side we have Preston Judd.
Got his 25th career USL goal last time out. This is a big game because both clubs are on 24 points on the season. The winner of this one gets above the playoff line. Galaxy 2 is home against Oakland Roots. The starting lineups and the first kick is coming up next.
What's stopping you? Now is the time to act.
Esta gente te ama.
They walk just to show it for you.
And remember, legends never die.
Hernandez, winning goal! 19th minute. Alvarez trying and looking to goal! Efrain Alvarez with an absolute stunner to silence the biggest crowd in MLS history.
SKC. Those are good games. Ball played inside. Gordo!
This is Robbie Keane from Landon. Back to Donovan on his left foot. Fires. He scores! 4-0 Galaxy.
We welcome you back to Dignity Health Sports Park. Moments away from this one, let's take a look at the starting lineups. First off, for visiting Oakland Roots, 5-5-9 on the season. They'll come in with a 4-5-1.
4-5-1, coached by Juan Guerrera. Blanchette will start in goal. Their normal 4 in the back line. You got 5 across the mid, kind of to absorb a lot of that pressure from Galaxy tonight. Look for a lot of link up between Hernandez and Rito, and you got their leading scorer with Carlson up top.
11 goals on the season. We'll keep an eye on him. A lot of them coming from the spot, but hey, a goal is a goal. For LA Galaxy 2.
For LA Galaxy 2, coached by Jan Dame, leading up in a 4-3-3, a little bit more attacking going forward, but look for Dunbar and Salazar to get back on the defensive end. Lopez in goal, Drack, Doyle, Harvey, and Lamb across the back line. And our midfield's same going forward, and we're looking to have a good one tonight.
Hamza Berry taking care of things in the middle for the Galaxy 2. Yohan Dame is the head coach of LA Galaxy 2. His first season with LA Galaxy 2 here, getting this club going. 24 points for his team so far. And on the other side for Oakland Roots, Juan Guerra leading the way for them, also on 24 points. Feeling good about his club so far. The last time these clubs met was in Oakland, and Oakland had a 1-0 victory over LA Galaxy 2. Galaxy 2 in the all blue uniforms with a white trim. Oakland comes in with the green tops, the gold shorts, and the green socks. Our referee for tonight's game is Jervis Aragana. Preston Judd will take the ball off of him, and he'll have the ball to start this match. Preston Judd, last home game, had a hat trick, his second career hat trick. He is warming up and playing well so far for this Galaxy team. It'll be Oakland have the ball to start this match. Galaxy defending the goal to our right and attacking from right to left. And these two teams playing a rather attacking formation, especially Oakland will be in a 4-3-3 as we know going forward. A lot of room on this pitch. We expect both teams to bring us an exciting match as we are underway. This will be knocked back defensively. On towards the near side, here's Morad all the way back to his goalkeeper, Blanchette. Watched there by Judd, who quickly puts the pressure on. Salazar to help him out. Long ball into midfield on the far side. Harvey can't get on it, and here comes Oakland. Right down the middle of the park, they have some openings here as it comes across the near side. The pass just a bit too late. Intended for Charlie Dennis and cleared away. Galaxy 2 almost in trouble there. Another opportunity on the right side here. As the cross comes in, cleared out over the top and out of play. This will be an offside call. And possession back to Galaxy 2. So as we talked about it here, Brian, we're getting it. Oakland is quickly getting into the attack.
Yeah, if it weren't for that offsides there, we just escaped a major problem. Getting in behind on the right side and man marking going across the top. But that could have came from the offsides run. But I'm just saying, got to get our marks.
The previous one, though, with Harvey missing on that ball, if you're not going to get to it, you got to clear it out of play. And I believe he was trying to do so. Just go, don't be nonchalant.
Sure.
Oakland on possession on the far side. Now they'll work it back defensively once again. Morad, watch there by Cabral. It'll come on near side. Dennis. Again, Morad. Hernandez. Barbier able to get this one forward. It'll come all the way back to Lopez, who's able to pick up. Galaxy 2 at this point need to settle things down a bit. Doyle. Cabral able to get away from his defender. This looks promising. Too much on that pass, though, on the part of Cabral.
You know, I don't mind that there, Joe. Great turn on that play, and Judd and Dunbar just had a miscommunication, ended up running into each other, but I like the idea.
Coming from the whiteboard there on that one, because it seemed like somebody miscommunicated there, and that run by Judd was supposed to go that way.
So I believe Dunbar was pinching in to allow that space into the corner. He's the higher guy.
Right.
But in the crisscross, you know, keeping their head up and just being aware of your teammate.
Here's Hernandez. It'll come on over to Nane. He's able to play it onto the far side. Diaz is there. Guillermo back into Nane, who plays it on forward. Here's the turnover, and Galaxy will come out with possession. Salazar for G2 at the moment. Cabral making the run. It goes left side to Dunbar. This looks promising for LA. Dunbar, side of the 6, onto his right foot. A little heavy on that touch back out, and it will be cleared out. I think he wanted to turn that one towards goal. Just ran out of space. Hamza Berry.
Just played a little wide for Dunbar in the beginning, and then he came back across the box. Difficult for the attacker.
Here's Drac. Had a great free kick goal last time out. Davila now for Galaxy 2. Cabral. Doyle. Judd. loose. Hernandez, the first ball forward. This is dangerous on the left side. Johnson going forward. Harvey is back. Lamb is back. Dennis top of the area trying to find his left foot. Actually, that is Carlson, excuse me. He could not find his left foot, and it was cleared away. Need to settle things down just a bit.
Still very fast in this opening minutes.
Frantic. That ball right there did not have to happen. Harvey cleans up his mess. Ahead it comes to Davila and back to Lopez. Drac. This is better here. There's no need to match the intensity that the away team is bringing at the moment. You want to shut them down a bit and be clean.
And with the possession style of ball we play, we should be looking to slow it down and keep the ball a little more. So good on Galaxy to recognize that and try to
get them to commit. That should be a yellow card the way he was dragged down. It's a foul and a free kick. But certainly it was a tactical foul after Cabral beat him. But we continue. Free kick, Galaxy 2.
Here's another look at this. You'll see these a lot of times in the midfield, and I think they go a little more unpunished just because it's not a dangerous area. What do you think? I mean,
I don't know. The last game I did, it could have been a red card. So,
oh yeah,
just a couple nights ago. Here's Lamb. Carlson now, as they'll push it forward on the left side. Johnson going ahead. Nice job by Lamb recovering. Johnson has a lot of speed here. That might keep Owen Lamb at home just a bit. Corner kick here for Oakland.
Hey, who's here? Yes. Owen, if they're coming with two.
Dennis will walk on over. He'll take this corner kick. Early moments of this one, just inside the 7th minute.
Harvey, outswing. Here, Josh.
interesting train style line up on the corner kick.
Carlson could not redirect it towards goal. It'll go out the far side. This will be a throw-in.
Shave, get your shave. Don't shut off, Blue.
Oakland does have some good aggression going forward. They make good runs off the ball. Making it a bit uncomfortable for Galaxy 2 defensively at the moment.
No turn. Nice.
They'll work the near side. This is better from Galaxy 2. Closing things off. Dennis will have to knock it all the way back to his goalkeeper. These are two teams that I think mirror each other in terms of how they like to play. Morad. A lot of two-touch, one-touch, switching, cross runs. Carlson again into the area. Towards that back post, he'll make the run and out of play this time for the goal kick.
Very dangerous stuff for Oakland coming out of the gates here. Ball slipped in behind Lamb. Lamb kind of pinching in and being a little too high. I'd like to see him play a little bit more careful of your guy getting.
I think they're taking advantage of the fact that Lamb does get into the attack for Galaxy 2, and therefore G2 might have to make a little adjustment and keep him at home a bit.
Yeah, on this last play, though, I saw him pinching in a bit without going forward, and he still got played in behind.
Be a throw-in for Oakland. Hey, celebrating its 75th anniversary, Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship. Choose what you play with at www.selectsportamerica.com. Select, league choice, player's choice. Hernandez. It's there by Barry. Out to the far side it'll go. Better defensive posture here by Galaxy 2. Another long ball out the near side it comes. Another quick cross into the area, cleared out. This time by Doyle, another corner kick. Rito's doing very well when he gets that ball on the right side.
Yeah, we talked about how much space is on this field in the early goings. They're just bringing them into the left and right side of the field.
So Dennis will take this one. Go ahead.
Into the channels, as they say. Joe.
Yes. Left-footed ball that's going to bend in towards goal. Everybody trying to get in front of the goalkeeper, Lopez, and a foul is called, I believe, or no. We're going to redo the corner. So last time around it was the train. Now they're setting up with basically, what, 8 guys inside the 6-yard box?
I would say they've spent some time at the end of trainings working on their set pieces, that's for sure.
Here's the cross into the area. The attempted header is wide and out of play. But again, Carlson got on the end of it.
Yeah.
Something to keep an eye on. He has a nose for goal, and you're going to have to match his aggression.
Coming from a pro mindset too, I think the more you do those kind of plays, if it's something odd and you can get it down, it is so dangerous come game time because the guys just know it's coming and the other team doesn't see it often.
That particular corner kick right there, maybe from a defensive standpoint, makes me the most uncomfortable.
Sure.
Because there's so many numbers already in the box. It's forcing you to defend in the box. The rest of the penalty area is wide open.
Yeah.
Good ball here from Dunbar. Actually, could have been better. Too long, and it comes back to the goalkeeper, Blanchette.
Yeah, Salazar peeled off on the right side of that play. Maybe Dunbar could have found him, but Judd's been so dangerous lately. You want him on the ball as well.
Now, you got to find his feet, though, right?
Sure. I'm so surprised with his speed as well, though. Getting him behind, I wouldn't put it past him to get on the end of the ball.
Good turnover here by Owen Lamb. Salazar this time around. Back out it goes. Barry, Davila. Yes, I agree with you regarding Preston Judd's speed. It's deceptive.
Yes.
Drack. In for Judd this time. Gets himself ball side. Does a good job that time. Rito comes in to strip it away. Dennis. Good turnover. Salazar back to Barry. Galaxy 2 starting to find their traction. Davila. Barry once again. Good pace being played by this club. Both clubs, that is. Cabral thinking about the shot, then almost pulled it past the defender. Rito. A little pressure here. Morad back to his goalkeeper. Blanchette has to lift towards midfield. Dennis able to knock into space, but Doyle does well. Plays the angle well and back to his goal, defender, I should say, and Harvey. Harvey will take up the space, find Cabral. This is crisp play right now by Galaxy 2. Oakland started the first 10 minutes that way. Davila.
Yeah, both teams doing really well going forward.
A lot of space towards the near side now. Drack. He's got Dunbar. 3 defenders around him. Back out it goes for Drack. Cabral this time. Hamza Barry. They'll restart one more time. Good possession here, though. Strung together passes that are in the teens at the moment, I would think. Harvey. Meantime, Oakland drops everybody to the line and back. That's the handball right there. It's an easy one. Dennis called for that. Free kick here for Galaxy 2.
It seemed like I saw Hernandez communicating to his team that they were happy to just have Galaxy play it around the back there, and they were happy with their, line of 9.
Keeping it in front of them.
Yep.
Waiting for the bad pass and the breakout, right?
Very organized, it seems.
Here's Harvey. A little heavy on that ball, brought down well by Lamb, able to turn the corner on his defender, gets the cross away, and Blanchette is there. Good work there on the part of Lamb. Unfortunately, nobody in blue able to make the run.
Yeah, I've always found those plays funny when you're right back and get all the way up into the corner, but then where is my forward breaking into the box? I want to see him.
Spoken like a true winger. Here's Dennis. Carlson this time around. Lays it off Hernandez. Nane. Out to the far side. Diaz is there. Barbier, I should say. Back out it goes. Morad. He'll get the foul. Easy foul to call. I mean, as soon as the arms go out, I mean, Dennis did well to go down with the touch.
Sure. My only issue with that, as we look back at this, is the fall down is quite delayed of the grab.
Sure.
You know? But just being a stickler here.
Thick jerseys, it takes a little while to feel it, right?
That's very true,
That's
Joe.
what it is.
I don't know if you've ever worn one of those jerseys, but they are.
No, they were a little tight for me back in the day. Blanchette. He'll knock towards the near side and find the touch line. Throw in here for Galaxy 2. So things have evened out a bit. After the first 5 to 7 minutes, I thought Oakland had Galaxy 2 on the back foot, but Galaxy 2 has rebounded well. Good possessions so far, but they haven't tested the goalkeeper yet. In fact, neither goalkeeper has been tested to this moment. Nane. Barbier able to play it out the far side. They'll go back to Morad, and they'll restart once again. Now a little press here on the part of Galaxy 2. And forcing that ball back to the goalkeeper, Blanchette. Good work ethic so far. Dunbar getting back. This is a foot race here with Carlson. And Dunbar wiped out. It's going to be a throw in here for Galaxy 2.
I'd like to point out, Carlson had great awareness on that play as it was going into his guy. We called it kind of like just taking the roll of the dice. If your player does get a little nick, it goes in the corner, and he ended up getting through on it.
Right. I don't think Dunbar expected him to make that run, because I always thought Cameron would have the wheels to get to that ball first. Good ball by Davila. Salazar here with some space. In for Judd. A great opportunity. Saved by Blanchette. Good job all the way around, including the save by the opponent.
Yeah, great build-up for the Galaxy. And I think just last game we saw Judd get in behind on that with a little sliding finish. I thought that was as good as a goal.
Blanchette did a good job of taking that angle away. Cabral steps into this one. It'll be coming out the other way. Dennis this time. He's got Rito making the run onto the wing. Drac getting back defensively. All four are back for Galaxy 2. Rito. Back out. Hernandez. Squares it on over to Nane. Quickly onto the far side. It'll go. Nane once again. Hernandez. I like the way Galaxy 2 is marking up and pushing back out. Now allowing for that space there. If you're going to restart, you're going to restart in your own end.
Yep.
Morad.
Yeah, they're happy to show it one direction and then know where it's coming.
Owen Lamb picks this one off. Salazar now. All the way back to Harvey. Inside 19 minutes of play. Still 0-0 here in this one. Doyle. Cabral showing for it. It'll come back out. Good pass by Harvey there to Hamza Berry, back out it comes, Davila. We might have an injury here.
He might have been just in the shoe.
Seems to be all right, able to get this ball up the right side, and Diaz able to clear it on forward. One thing about Oakland is once they get that clearance, that first ball connects, they're direct. They're extremely direct. Rito gets away from Drac. Here's Hernandez. Good ball again for Rito into the area, winding up with a right foot. Saved by Lopez. Second ball. Diaz thinking about the shot into Carlson. His header towards goal, right on the keeper. First save of the night by either keeper. Actually, I should say second save now, as Blanchett was the first.
Rito getting in behind here, very dangerous. I don't think he gets all of that shot, but very good save from Lopez. Not cleared quite far enough, and it's still dangerous.
Back to live action, Galaxy 2 on the attack now. Dunbar, that left right-footed ball right to the back post, and Blanchett is there, and suddenly things open up.
Yeah. You know, Joe, we've spoken about how well G2 plays at home, but with Oakland Roots on this hot streak for about the better part of the last month or so, it's a very, very tough game here.
Absolutely, this is a good game. It's an entertaining game.
Yeah.
Both teams have done really well. I think Oakland has kept the Galaxy 2 honest, and this ball coming forward. Here's Johnson working on Doyle. Harvey is down. Johnson shot saved by Lopez, and the rebound bounces up and over the net and out of play. This is going to be a corner kick. In the meantime, Harvey is still down. As we look at the replay here,
Johnson does so well to get around Doyle, gets a good shot, and just lucky on the bottom of his hand. Lopez just pushes it down into the floor, and it pops over the bar. Very, very dangerous.
Galaxy trainers being called out to take a look at Carlos Harvey. In the meantime, we can tell you that the senior side, LA Galaxy, is back at home on Monday, July the 4th. The tradition continues here at home with Galaxy, LA Galaxy at home. They'll take on Montreal in the 4th of July match, and tickets are available at 8773-GALAXY or going to lagalaxy.com. We hope to see you here. Fireworks, of course, always after the contest. Carlos Harvey here being checked out, as I believe he took a knock to the jaw area. Being helped to his feet. They'll go through the protocols as is expected.
Watch the short, be aware of the short.
Seems like he's going to continue as he goes off towards the far side and will return to the field of play. Now, on this set play opportunity, they're missing. The Galaxy 2 is missing that big body.
Yeah.
Come on, come on, come on.
Never like to see that on set piece, being down again.
Especially a defender
Yeah.
who should be good in the air.
Yeah.
I'll do this on my own.
We will continue here
Josh is there.
on the corner kick. Short corner taken. It'll come back out. Diaz. He'll chip into the area along that end line. It'll go and out of play. And Harvey back on. We are 11 aside and still 0-0 inside 23 minutes of play.
You know, in hindsight, man advantage. I'm just never sure why you play those short.
Well, either that or get it into the area. I don't understand why it went all the way back out.
Yeah.
That's, you know, you had a man advantage and a tall defender. You're pretty tall in the area yourself. Now you have even a bigger advantage. You took the option of going short and all the way back to midfield. I'm sure the Oakland bench wasn't happy with that. This will be a throw-in. Johnson. Wiped out by Harvey. And now Carlos Harvey will have a talking to from our referee, Mr. Alicana.
Johnson's done well in this early going. Nice and short with his touches. Sharp, gets around, and maybe just try to slow him down and gives him a little knock there in the midfield.
Well, I think that goes back to the play where he got wiped out.
Oh.
Yeah. Here's Dennis. On his left foot, has a go at goal. It's blocked. Davila got on the end of it. It'll come on loose. Cabral settles. Heavy first touch and wiped out of there by Morad. It'll be a throw-in.
Two players from the G2 step into that ball, though. Still like that, closing the ball down. Here's we look at this heavy touch from Cabral. If he takes a good touch there, you're off to the races.
He's kind of stuck in between because if he actually plays it in space, he's got the type of speed that can get past that defender and onto that ball. But as we see in this foul that was called, things are starting to get a little chippy between these two clubs, as Drac was taken out along the near side here. So we'll see what develops as the match goes forward.
Yeah, a lot of frustration actually coming out just now.
Here's Harvey. Doyle once again. Harvey able to play this ahead. Hamza Berry trying to find a little space, and he'll have to restart one more time. Again, Harvey. And for Salazar, picked off by Diaz. Here's Johnson, 1 times ahead. Carlson now watched by Doyle. The shot on goal, nice save by Lopez once again, down to his left to push it wide of his far post. Corner kick for Oakland Roots.
Lopez with the golden gloves early on in this one. Ooh. Fingertip save here. Carlson so dangerous, gets in behind again. Doyle does an okay job of cutting off the angle, but still makes it difficult for Lopez to get down to his left.
Another corner here for Oakland. Again, they'll pile into the 6-yard box. 7 players in the 6. Galaxy defenders there as well. The header on goal off the crossbar, and it stayed out. Cleared away by Lamb. And it stays in play at the far side. Diaz launches again into the Galaxy penalty area. Drac able to clear out. Dennis is there with another cross into the box. Doyle does well. This will be a throw.
Judd's slowing it
Judd's
down
going to pick
bit.
up a yellow card
Yep.
here.
Or just a talking to.
He's lucky. He's lucky. Maybe that's that goes to the free kick that the Galaxy were going to take, and Carlson took it into his own hands to move the ball back.
Oh, yeah. A lot of retaliation.
Just trying to read what the referees are doing.
Sure.
Or the referee, I should say. Morad all the way back out.
Coming back to those corner kicks, you know, there's nothing more frustrating for a keeper to have people just standing around you. I know that not as a keeper, but as how many times I've been elbowed in the face by one.
I would say, in that particular case, that 6-yard belongs to you.
Yeah.
And if you're the goalkeeper, you need to be active, because if there's contact for you, there's likely a foul called in your favor.
Sure. It's so funny, though, because you're taught as a keeper, as far as positioning and when to dive, you want to set your feet. So if you're not moving, it makes you move, and that's what's so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I would argue that the ball coming into the 6-yard box should be looked at as a shot, and you have to go get it.
Yeah.
Dennis. Come out to Nane. Lots of space out here right now for both clubs. Able to chip this on forward. Diaz is well offside, and possession back to Galaxy 2.
Good recognition from Lamb, noticing that ball in behind offsides. Good communication with his back line.
I think from Galaxy's two standpoint, you have to stay calm. Don't let them get in your head, because they'll take you out of your game, and suddenly that's what they're trying to do, right?
Yeah. Weather this storm a bit, and when we have gone forward, it's been decently dangerous.
Yeah, just stay calm. You know, retaliation, there's plenty of time left to retaliate in creative ways. So if you retaliate immediately, suddenly yellow cards start flying all over the place, and the game has to change. You just need to stay calm and take care of business. The reason why it's getting physical is because defensively you're in a pretty good posture.
Two teams not being able to break through.
Here's Johnson now. Watch my own Lamb. Switch it on over to the right side. Rito, who has been dangerous this time around, did not do very well with the ball, but he'll get the throwing out of it. He's able to save it somehow.
I thought that initial touch had to have run over it.
Hernandez. Again on the right side. Rito brings it down well this time. Gets through Dunbar, but he recovers well. Cameron does. Able to clear it out.
Wins it throwing for us there.
It's a good little adjustment that Dunbar's coming all the way back to help Drac out. Remember the first 10 minutes or so when Rito made that run, it was very difficult on Galaxy 2.
Yeah, we're only 30 minutes into that. I just wondered, you know, when you do come and forced to come back into your own box, how much energy do you got going forward the rest of the game? You know?
But sometimes you got to respect the speed, right?
Yeah, of course, 100%. You got to get to the end of the game before
Barbier, Diaz, in for Johnson, trying to turn in on Harvey. He'll play it towards the spot. Carlson is there onto that left foot. Good job by Doyle, able to knock it away. Lots of speed on the wings here for the visiting Oakland Roots, able to turn the corner and angle themselves into the penalty area. Nane. Barbier. Diaz once again into Carlson. Davila able to clear that one off his foot. It'll come back to Lopez, and Galaxy 2 on possession here. Two of the highest scoring teams of the championship square off when Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC welcomes San Diego Loyal SC for 4th of July fireworks. Don't miss the action Monday, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, ESPN 2. Be possession to Galaxy 2 on the throw-in.
On the left side, Diaz is getting so high. They're doing a good job of recognizing when Lamb steps to them and then sucking either Doyle or Harvey out wide and getting their players in behind. It's been very dangerous because then we only have one defender marking in the box.
And that's Doyle by himself against Carlson. Normally. Here's Lamb. He's got Salazar to his right, decides to play it on back. Davila, Cabral is wide open. Drac getting forward, so the Galaxy now committing numbers ahead, and here comes that counterattack quickly. You're going to have to stop this. Here's Rito. Davila doing his best to slow that down. Dennis able to play it on forward, so a job well done defensively in the offensive side of the pitch.
Yeah, did a good job of funneling that into your players, and Doyle in the right spot in the back.
Now Cabral for Galaxy 2 into space for Judd, fires away, and it's saved by Blanchette, able to smother his own rebound.
Judd doing a good job of pulling off his defender at the right time. There's only 8 yards away. Here you can see the great eye-to-eye contact with Cabral, and Judd gets in behind, gets it on his left, but kind of goes to the ground, doesn't get all of it.
You're not able to turn completely on that ball.
Sure. Sometimes when it's played out wide like that, you have to commit your whole body to even get it directed on goal.
Drac. Harvey. Heading into the 34th minute here. Still 0-0. Lopez has done very well for Galaxy 2. Couple of big saves. Here's Harvey. Lamb. Working on Johnson here. He'll get the big cross away. Too much on that one. Johnson may have hurt himself. He turns and looks to his bench. He might have to leave the match. It looks like a substitution is about to be made here for Oakland. Jesus Enriquez will be coming on. That will be a big loss to Johnson, I mean to Oakland, if Johnson has to leave the match, because he's really done a good job on that left side. He's given Harvey some fits.
Yeah, I think he's gotten in behind now 2 or 3 times down that left side. We were just speaking about how he was doing so well to notice when Lamb was going forward, and if he has to come off, oh, I think that will be a little bit of breathing room for G2.
See how that works out. Diaz has been doing a good job of pulling the strings from that side for them, whereas they're very direct on the right side with Dennis and Rito.
Yeah.
And Hernandez just drops into the 6 with Nani behind him. Drops into the hole, I should, with Nani behind him, and just directs traffic. It's worked well so far, but the scoreboard still reads Oakland 0, Galaxy 2, 0. So Johnson is done. And here comes Enriquez. Looks like for like here.
Yeah. Another speedy guy.
Carlson working on Doyle. This will be a foul. Again, it's a good foul to take if you're Doyle. You've taken out of position. He's squared up well against you, and he can launch somebody else down the middle of the park with the proper pass. Just get him out of there.
Exactly. Look at how far Doyle is out here on this line as the center back. Look how much space behind him. I feel like this is the smartest play you can do.
Sure.
Soft, gentle lay down to the floor there.
If Carlson's able to post up there, he's got people running down the middle of the park that he can hit.
Yeah.
So Dennis takes this restart, sends it towards the spot, backside it goes, out comes Lopez and pulls it down. Nice job.
Lopez so confident tracking this ball. Decent ball served in. Keeper does so well to just get out there and find the space, use that advantage of using his hands and pull it out of the sky.
Here's Davila now under some pressure. Finds the open side, and here come the Galaxy on the attack. Drac. No restart once again.
It's not bad, but I do think just moving it in between the center backs, the quicker we can get this ball shifted, you know, you start to see holes open up.
Right. So get it off the center backs, find Davila or Barry.
Yeah.
Break a line, go forward.
The longer it stays on a center back's feet, the forward can get closer to you and start showing you one direction. You're not going to have the same option in 1 to 2 seconds from now.
Here's Owen Lamb. He's got Davila. Good defensive work on the part of Oakland here, though. Pushing the Galaxy from side to side. This will be a foul on Drac.
Dennis doing well in this play just to use his position and size advantage just to kind of shield this ball off. Drac kind of committed on the offensive end, late getting back here, and gives him a little tap in the back, goes down. Another easy one.
It's twice he's got fouls called in that way, so he's waiting for that touch from behind. Enriquez now working on Harvey, who does well. Nice job by Carlos. Another set play opportunity, though, for Oakland. And they like to get creative on these corner kicks, which I like to see from teams.
The 2 hands up, usually see back post. See if that's the case.
They crowd the 6-yard box once again.
Block them and going across so they don't cut us.
Morag going towards the backside, so is Dennis. At the moment, he's one-on-one with Dunbar. That's a size advantage, obviously, to the visitors. They'll go near post this time. Off the corner, cleared away by Lamb. It'll come out to Diaz. He'll quickly thump it back in, looking for Morad. Apparently he's onside. The Galaxy want the clearance, and the save is made. It might have been a handball in the area, and it was in favor of the LA Galaxy, and a free kick. thought it might have been offside with Morad as well. So the flag stayed down.
Eric Lopez, even whether it was off or not, comes up huge again. Quick off of his line. Look at this. As the ball just rattles around, Carlson, their leading scorer, don't want it on his feet. Lopez, great save.
Quickly, the Galaxy try to move it out. Morad reads the play well. Oakland on possession. Davila this time picks this one off for Galaxy 2. It'll come back to Harvey under pressure from Enriquez. He'll cut it on back away from him. Davila dumps it back onto him. So that's a little bit disappointing because it leads to this. Here's Dennis. Squares it off. Hernandez now on his right foot. Has a go, and it's saved by Lopez. And that time the Galaxy put themselves under that pressure, not able to clear it into midfield and get into the attack.
As we look at this, we missed the pickoff, but Galaxy 2 doing good to invite them out, but sometimes too nonchalant as it was turned over.
Yellow card to Dennis. And we continue. No, we don't continue. On the referee's whistle here.
Drac totally passed Dennis on that one. You pull a guy from behind like this in open field, it's not gonna turn out well. Clear yellow card.
He hooked onto him a couple of times.
2-3 times, yeah. So I guess you couldn't say his intention was that, right?
Yeah. Tactical foul.
The third try, maybe he was trying.
Harvey. Here's Doyle. Lamb in trouble here. And again, Oakland forced the Galaxy to be lateral. Almost able to pick it off. The Galaxy able to break out of that. Here's Cabral now. Drac. One time the head for Dunbar, but unfortunately Cameron had stopped. This will find its way over the end line and out of play, and a goal kick.
Joe, I do truly think though that those plays come out of, and not picking on him, but Doyle keeping the ball stationary. If you move that even a few yards to the left, few yards to the right, that creates the other team having to shift with their players. And it does. It opens up more space than you think. So by sitting on it, you're allowing the whole defensive club to pick out the angles, pick out their players.
Mark up.
Yeah, mark up. Bruce always says, just keep the ball moving in the back. Keep it moving.
I'm hearing the echo. Not quite Bruce's voice, but I'm hearing the echo.
Oh, I couldn't even do the Bruce. I couldn't even try it right now.
Lopez. It'll come out to Harvey. I don't want to get you in trouble.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to try it either. So here's Cabral. I'll leave that to others.
Yeah, Omar Gonzalez did a good one.
Drac able to play this one on forward. Dunbar on the run. This will come out of play over the near side touch. It's going to be a throw-in. Dunbar took a knock there.
Still quite physical, both clubs.
Oh, that's not changing. It's going to continue tonight. Just after the first goal tonight, it's going to be even more of that.
Dunbar getting behind and yeah. Foul.
Play stopped here at midfield because of players coming together, Carlson and Doyle. It's been a good battle throughout this first 43 minutes or so. Carlson's got some shots away, but Doyle's done well in those battles. I'm sure Carlson's a bit frustrated with the quality of opportunities that he's had.
I do respect the ref that'll come talk to you a few times before you get the
Davila does well to save this, and that turned into a foul apparently. And Davila's going to pick up a yellow card for it. Dennis has done well drawing fouls.
Yeah.
Morad's back on the pitch here.
As we look back, I think it's just a high arm. List's arm to shield this. Yeah, a little bit of a push away,
Wow.
but
it's not a yellow card.
not a
It
yellow
might be a
card.
foul. It's not a yellow. I mean, I can understand if it was an elbow, but a push away?
You think if he saw it brush your face, would that warrant it to be yellow?
Yes, that would be a yellow.
Okay,
But
so-
that one across his chest.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Free kick here. Having said that, I think our ref has done a decent job with what has become a pretty physical match. Rito. Morad. Judd comes in. This will be a foul. And here's the yellow card. Yohan Deme will get one. Preston Judd might get one too for kicking the ball away.
Confused. Why Yohan's getting a yellow here as Judd comes back and either wins or kind of gives a seems like a decent shove there.
Well, you tell me. Did he win the ball? Was it a foul in your view?
I feel like in a play like that, you're definitely creating contact. So that comes down to a referee play. How is this game going? Right there in the middle of the field. It's a bit 50-50-ish, but then the guy goes down. So usually in my book, I'd probably call it a foul.
5 minutes of stoppage time here. A couple of injuries. Here's Dennis on the free kick. Able to get it at the top of the air. They hit off the arms of Carlson, but no foul as we continue. Rito onto the right side. Here's the cross towards the back post. Harvey's clearance not far enough, but Hamza Berry is there. It's not quite far enough either to get out of harm's way, but Galaxy 2 will get the foul and a free kick. I think the referee's had about enough of guys throwing balls around. I think the next one's going to get yellow card, so. Davila. Here's Drac. Good ball on the left side here for Dunbar. This is promising, but the flag goes up. He's offside.
Not a lot of momentum, I would say, in the last portion of this.
I think it ebbed and flowed for a while, then it got real physical, and that's where the game has really grinded for the last part here.
Yeah. Now it's just in bits and pieces from teams. No one club is really taking control of the ball.
No, because it's the physicality of the game is taking over. Blanchett. Here's Barbier. Good press here by Salazar and company. It'll come back out towards Morad. He's able to play it on forward Hernandez. Good closing down here. Barry will win it. And was he brought down? He was. And it's a good free kick opportunity for Galaxy 2. About 25 yards away from goal. Here's another yellow card. Nane this time around.
Yeah. I was going to say, Joe, this is from behind. Not a last man scenario, but it's from behind. That's warranted card for sure.
So a great free kick opportunity.
As we look back, Hernandez doing so good. I feel like he played the wrong side, the wrong foot. Great turnover. Just, super late tackle.
I think Nane took his eye off the ball.
Yeah.
And suddenly he found the ball on the wrong foot.
I do feel, though, that ball from Hernandez, if he chooses to play the back foot, his right foot, then it's away from pressure.
Right.
You take a good touch. I just think it was the wrong selection.
So the ball has been moved back a bit. So where the official first spotted it. So it's been moved back a bit. So still inside 30 yards from goal.
Go! Hey, this way, that way. More. Up. A little bit that way. No, a little bit this way, a little bit up.
I had a laugh today about this. What do they call the 18-yard box in Europe?
Who's on 25? Jose, get behind him. Behind him. Get out
was told it's just called the box.
That's right. They talk meters over there.
He's doing a lot of calculations.
Drack to goal on the free kick save. And a foul called. Hamza Berry called for a foul.
Push the wall possibly, yeah.
Here's Diaz now. A minute of stoppage time, unofficially. Took a while to set up that wall and yellow card, so I imagine our referee's going to add some time. Now Dennis wipes out Cabral. Another yellow card? That's a red then, right? Yes, it is. Second yellow.
Yep. Yeah. Dennis has got to be frustrated with this. It's surely a yellow. You got to be careful once you get that first one. There's no arguing this. Kind of comes across his body. Cabral gets a good touch. It's just a late tackle, you know, in that space. Not needed. But, ouch.
Got to realize where you are.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a big loss because he has actually made an impression on the match. His physicality, he's been one of those Nat-type players, and he's also imposing compared to Josh Drack,
yes.
Physically imposing. So this is going to be a big loss for Oakland, I believe.
I believe he picked up quite a few set kicks for them as well.
Yep.
Going for it.
Doyle, take this free kick. Out the near side to Drack now. Quickly forward it goes, over the top. Blanchett will pick up, he'll take it to ground. Our referee will point to midfield, and that is the end of a very physical 45 minutes of play. It started with a lot of energy from both clubs. Then players started to come together. First the Carlos Harvey connection, and then Harvey responding, and then from there, tit for tat.
Yeah, I really want to see how fatigue rules its way into this game with that red card.
One man down now. Red card is the story now of this first 45 minutes. Galaxy 2 and Oakland Roots will go to the locker room at 0-0. Halftime is coming up next.
Those are good games. Ball played inside. Gordo!
This is Robbie Keane from Landon. Back to Donovan on his left foot. Fires. He scores! 4-0 Galaxy.
What's stopping you? Now is the time to act.
Esta gente te ama.
They walk just to show for you.
And remember, legends never die.
Hernandez, winning goal! 19th minute. Alvarez trying and look at the goal! Efrain Alvarez with an absolute stunner to silence the biggest crowd in MLS history.
I mean, yeah, it's time about
Stop it.
They want to go
Yo, roll it down.
I am.
You don't need a car to listen to Sirius XM. You can listen anywhere. You know that, right?
What? Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud Radio.
Kevin, you could use your phone.
What? What?
Alexa, play Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud Radio on Sirius XM.
What?
This is how I know you're getting old. I guess that was it.
What?
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
It's all Colorado Springs tonight.
Already a goal in this one. Cross it.
Oh! Floated back the other way. And what a save! San Diego!
They drew the penalty from long range. Guido fires away! What a shot!
Welcome back after a physical first half. Still 0-0 here between LA Galaxy 2 and Oakland Roots. Let's take a look at the standings, and here's the importance of this match. Both of these clubs are on 24 points right now, so this is a big game for the Roots as well as Galaxy 2. San Antonio on top of the standings at the moment, followed by Colorado Springs Switchbacks. San Diego starting off well in third place at the moment. Galaxy 2 at 24. A win tonight would put them above the playoff line. That's exactly where you want to be at this point of the season.
Yeah, and hence the physical play out here tonight. I mean, just 1 point off that battle. Both of these teams know that going in, and they're fighting for that spot.
That's something both coaches will be talking about at halftime. Here's the schedule coming up here at Atlanta United, 2 home against El Paso. That's also coming up tomorrow. Everything on a Saturday here. Indy 11 against Miami FC. Tampa Bay Rowdies at home against Memphis 901 FC, and San Antonio FC will take on Charleston Battery. Some of the storylines around the USL, that is, the FIFA World Cup. Marcus Furcranis, Jalen Neal helping the under-20 U.S. men's national team qualifying for the 2023 World Cup in Indonesia. Meanwhile, that same team, if they defeat Honduras tonight, would qualify for the Olympics. And it's been quite some time since the U.S. men have been in the Olympics. Preston Judd has tallied 6 goals in his last 5 appearances for Los Dos. He had a hat-trick last home game. And L.A. is 5-1-2 in their last 8 games played at home this season. They've made this into somewhat of a fortress.
Yeah, I would say so. Very strong at home.
And it's tough to do because Galaxy 2, unfortunately, right now, the way it's set up, we're not allowing fans into the building for Galaxy 2 home games. Everywhere they go on the road, they're taking on not only the team, but home fans are there.
Sure, I would say, though, without that 12th man here, Joe, maybe that's preparing them to go into these other other stadiums.
Mentally solid,
Mentally solid, yeah. The results, you know, we have picked up a few recently on the road, so maybe that's something truth there.
We are 0-0 here at halftime. We have 1 red card in this match. More physicality to come, I'm sure. More of halftime coming up right after these words.
What's stopping? Now is the time to act.
Esta gente te ama.
They walk just to show for you.
And remember, legends never die.
Winning goal! 19th minutes! Alvarez trying and looking at the goal! Efrain Alvarez with an absolute stunner to silence the biggest crowd in MLS history!
A physical first half between these clubs. Galaxy 2 hosting Oakland Roots in a 0-0 match. Galaxy got things going, though, highlight-wise, as we go into that. It was Preston Judd that got things going here for Galaxy 2.
Yeah, and this first one, Salazar, taking it down, putting Judd in behind. We talked about goal just like that in last game, just not able to finish. Keeper does a good job to show him.
He's been looking at the highlights from Preston Judd goals. But here on the other side, Eric Lopez coming up big for G2.
Yeah, Lopez, Golden Gloves of the night so far. Every game I see him in, just so impressive, getting down low on this one and cleaning the rest of this play up.
He has been the busier of the two goalkeepers. Another ball off to the left side this time, and Preston Judd had to turn on a bad angle, but Blanchett had a good angle on that once again to make the save there. And that's where we stand right now. But of the two goalkeepers, it has been Lopez who's been the busier of the two.
More tested, definitely.
Halftime here, 0-0. Galaxy 2 and Oakland Roots. Second half is coming up. Stay with us.
SKC, those are good games. Ball played inside, Gordo!
This is Robbie Keane from Landon, back to Donovan on his left foot, fires, he scores! 4-0 Galaxy.
What's stopping you? Now is the time to act.
Esta gente te ama.
They work just to show for you.
And remember, legends never die.
Hernandez, winning goal! 90th minute! Alvarez trying and looking at the goal! And Brian Alvarez with an absolute stunner to silence the biggest crowd in MLS history!
Let's take a look at the schedules for these clubs. First off, for Oakland coming up for them. At Sacramento on the 9th, home against El Paso, home against Las Vegas and Phoenix, so that'll be a nice home run for them. And then on to the road at Detroit in August. That will be nice and thick, the weather out there, late summer. For Galaxy 2, at San Diego, not easy. At Colorado Springs, we saw them in second place. Orange County, the defending champions, that'll be right here. Then on the road at San Antonio. And Loudoun United on the 6th of August. A busy time for these clubs as we start getting into the dog days of summer, my friend.
Stacked schedule there.
So as we look at this, as we're minutes away from these teams coming back onto the field for Galaxy 2, I think maybe the message by Yohan DeMay is, okay, we've been through a physical match at this moment. We need to calm down and be smarter about this game.
That's exactly what he's saying, because now you're a man up as well. Not only do we go through that whole beating and battering, now we ended up on the positive side of it. We're up a guy, and coming into the next half, let's see if we can move the ball, continue to move that, and wear them down into the second half.
On the other side, for Oakland Roots, I think to a certain degree they're a little frustrated because they might feel they've created the more chances in and around goal. Lopez has been busy for Galaxy 2. He's come up with some good saves. However, they put themselves in a situation now, being down a man, that they have to completely change their game. They want to continue to be physical, but they can't lose another man.
That's what a good back line and keeper will do for you. As that team keeps coming forward, the frustration builds, and then a little card here and there goes, and you're down a man. I can see why there's so much frustration on their side.
Finding Preston Judd, they have done that. They found him into the area, the Galaxy 2 have. However, to Oakland's credit, the times that he has been able to get into the area, he's not been on bad angles.
Yes.
And it's been easy saves for the goalkeeper, Blanchett.
With more space, I feel like they'll be able to find Judd in different spaces where he can turn to goal with more room ahead of him.
Galaxy 2 starting to make their way back out on the field without Dennis on the right side for Oakland. We'll see how they adjust. Josh Drack was starting to get downfield. That's what led to the first yellow card. So now we'll see if Josh can get into the attack and help out a little bit going forward. Whereas Dennis, I thought, did a very good job of keeping him in check until the latter portions of the first half where Josh was getting the better of him.
Sure, and as Drack goes forward, I think that allows Dunbar to pinch in. Now you have Dunbar and Preston Judd in the box. That's, you know, more dangerous for the attack.
Teams making their way back out as the light show here will get underway. And a reminder that there'll be a great light show coming up on Monday at Dignity Health Sports Park for the 4th of July extravaganza. It is a Galaxy tradition to be home on the 4th of July, and they'll be taking on Montreal, the leaders of the Eastern Conference that come to town. It's the first time since 2019 since the teams have met. Of course, the pandemic put everything in different positions. September 2019 was the last time the Galaxy took on Montreal. It was a Galaxy victory, and the Galaxy hope to duplicate that again on Monday. Tickets are available at 8773-GALAXY or by going to lagalaxy.com. Both teams are back on the pitch here. Galaxy 2 will have the ball off the kickoff. They'll go left to right. Preston Judd handed the ball here by a referee. And we're ready to get underway. It'll come back to Davila. It'll come up to Cabral. The second half is underway. 0-0 in this contest. It'll return to Harvey. Here's Doyle. Galaxy 2 a man up now on that red card right in front of halftime. Lamb.
Yeah, you won't be surprised to see Oakland sitting just a little further back here to absorb.
Davila. Cabral wide open. He can take up this space here, being closed down by Hernandez as well as Nane. The shot towards goal right on the keeper, Blanchette, who makes the save. I like the fact that Cabral makes that run.
Yeah, early on, gets the ball, make them defend honestly here. And if the guy commits to you, you have an open guy. There's another open guy up on the field. Very dangerous, right in the open. Good on Cabral.
Harvey. He'll come out the near side. Lamb has some time here. Enriquez trying to close him down. That was not necessary. And now Galaxy 2 have to restart. All that running up to midfield and not breaking the line and restarting once again. It could have been more efficient.
Sure.
Davila.
You know, sometimes you do like to see it. Oof, dangerous. But sometimes you do like to see it reset. But on a play that you get so high up like that, your forwards are checking to you, and now they're all on this one side. So even if it does get reset, you got a 40-yard run the other way.
Here's Lamb now on the right side, able to play it on in. Second ball, top of the area. Cabral knocks it towards goal. Cameron Dunbar trying to settle. It'll come out to Harvey. He's offside. The goal will not count as the flag goes up immediately there.
What a skillful touch from Dunbar here, though. Frustrating for the offsides, but does great as he gets the ball shot at him to take it out of the sky. Gives a little layup there, but offsides.
Well done defensively on the part of Oakland, stepping forward and bringing Salazar offside. Here's Hernandez. Ahead it comes to Enriquez as he comes all the way over to the right side. Rito getting forward. Now we're seeing exactly what Oakland talked about. Enriquez is going to go from touchline to touchline, and we're going to see Diaz taking more of the left side here. Free kick, Galaxy 2. Harvey. Here's Drack. looking for Cabral. Stepped into that one well on the part of Morad. Enriquez here. Left side it goes to Diaz. Enriquez continuing his run and cleared out by Barry. So Oakland's going to rely on Enriquez making those darting runs left and right. And that'll allow to keep their shape.
Yeah.
As he'll take on the responsibility. Barbier will take this. Now Nane's on a yellow card as well.
Yeah, I just recalled they've had to make that early sub on injury too. So yeah, I'm talking about as this game gets into the late minutes.
Here's Drac into space. I think he expected Judd to make that run. Judd wanted that ball inside.
We talked about that, Drac going forward, and being more of an offensive threat down that side. Now we have numbers up. You've seen Cabral get in the ball and drive at them in that corner too. So I still think it's good on Galaxy 2's end.
Yeah, Brian, I'd like to see a little more of that.
Sure.
Because you're making that early pass, right, as opposed to taking up that space and forcing the defender to commit.
Mm-hmm.
Once that defender commits, then you have that opportunity, right?
Yes. It's like a fine balance of when you have that ball committing the guy to you, don't get too close and lose it. But committing him definitely opens up tons more space for the player, and you'd want to see that out of Drac.
Here's Harvey now. Lamp. You'll find Doyle. Lots of space on the left. It comes ahead to Cabral. Drac is open on the wing. Cabral cuts it towards the right instead. Here's Barry. Salazar. Nice ball here for Lamb. Looks over the left shoulder, plays it across. It skips across the 6 off the deflection, but Diaz is able to clear it out as it returns to him. Harvey. Close to that final action.
G2 doing so well, switching the field like butter. Good cross, got a little deflection, and if we have one guy just creeping that ball out, sitting on that goalkeeper, that's what I look for on those kind of plays. Where's the ball going?
Doyle, Dunbar this time. He'll stay on possession now, lets it go for Davila. He's got Lamb. Early ball into the box. The header on goal. Score! Remy Cabral and Galaxy 2 take the 1-0 lead. Great build-up that time. 1-0 in favor of the home side.
I think you felt this one building up, Joe. We're in the last play. We split them quite a few times, building up the field. Lamb gets the ball and picks out a nice early cross to a slanting run back post. Salazar does a very good job to pick out that back post and puts it down in the bottom of the net. Great build-up in G2.
Nice late run on the part of Cabral. Yep. Good cross on the part of Owen Lamb, realizing that. And the home side takes the 1-0 lead here. And here's where that red card really is a pain. It happens at the midpoint of the game. You're 0-0, and then you concede the first goal, and now you have to get out of the shell that maybe you came out with to start the second half and potentially open yourself up a bit more. We'll see what the response is. Enriquez will take it down the middle of the park. He goes left side, Diaz. This looks promising for Oakland. He'll cut it on back. The shot towards goal off of Harvey, back out. Nane tries to keep it alive, over to Hernandez. Nane once again, Diaz. This time the right-footed cross, knocked out by Doyle. So a quick response by Oakland here to get that equalizer. That's promising, although Galaxy 2 doing a good job defensively at the moment. Drac shields this one out of play. And the goal kick.
Going back towards red cards, often you'll see a player quite upset you have to leave the game, not only for yourself, but the huge thing you often hear them say is, apologizing to their team because they know what bad position they're put in their club. You got the whole second half that you have to play down a man, where it's already the biggest field in the league. put in quite a shift for, especially after looking at the upcoming games for both of these teams. You know, not the easiest roads ahead.
And really the style that these two teams play, that they're very aggressive. We had wide open spaces in the first half when they were 11 aside, and as we look at the pitch now, there's a lot of space available here, and now with the 1-0 lead, if you sit the ball on your center backs, that's okay.
Sure.
Harvey. This will come on into Barry. This looks promising for Galaxy 2. Takes up the space. Here's Judd. He's onside save. The rebound is shot by Salazar. Will go out of play and past the far post. Goal kick. I think Salazar thought that Judd might have been offside, and so he wasn't sure. He was on.
Yeah, definitely onside. Good timed run. I think he just pulls it a little bit. Hits it with the inside of his foot. The Oakland Roots players doing a good job to get back into the goal, and I know he wants that one back.
He was kept onside by, I believe, Fuenmeyer, the former MLS player. And if I recall correctly, he played with Houston Dynamo. Morat. Blanchett able to play this one out. Good job by Harvey getting a piece of it. You remember how Carlson was so dangerous in the first half, and his touches right now are at midfield, and they're not, unfortunately for him, positive touches. He's just be able to nick a ball here and there.
Yeah, as you hold it up as a big guy, if you do receive it, the amount of options you're looking at now is one less. Not going to be as easy.
Still a long way to go, though. We're just inside 56 minutes of play. As it goes to the left side for Drac. Plays it on into Cabral, heels it in towards center of the Barry. Back to Drac on that left foot. Gets away from 3 defenders, still with it. The shot towards goal by Dunbar. He scores! Great work by Josh Drac, and he just outlets it over to Dunbar, who passes it home. 2-0 in favor of LA Galaxy 2.
This Dunbar goal has Drac's name written all over it. What a skillful 2-3 touches to get around 3 players, and then gets down low on the line, picks an open Dunbar out, and does a good job to just play it across the keeper's right and put it in the net. Wow, I'm really impressed by those kinds of plays in small spaces. 3 guys around you, and just to have the know-how to kind of messy inch his way through.
How dare you say that? He did a great job weaving his way through there, but how dare you drop that name?
I've seen Messi do that so many times.
Well, yeah, Messi does that.
Can I Messi-esque it?
Okay.
Okay.
I think you probably saw that firsthand, did you not?
I probably did. not against me, of course, but
I remember that game.
Fortunately for me, I think he played the first half and I played the second, so didn't get him running past me too many times.
2-0 here in favor of Galaxy 2. Diaz. Barbier will knock this one forward. Enriquez will bring it down. Diaz making the run, doing well here. Harvey trying to recover. Diaz, side of the 6, plays it across, and it gets through Lopez. Rito will keep it alive. Watch there by Dunbar. Back out it goes. Hernandez. Watch. He'll slalom on through as well, and the cross towards that back post, but not much on it. And Lopez able to pull it down. Good response here by Oakland. They couldn't find the back of the net, though.
It seems like Diaz and Hernandez heard my comment, and with a little chip to himself pass, and then Hernandez doing so well with the make there. 1, 2, 3. Little chip, but no one getting into that. Bad end result, but dangerous.
I think if you're Galaxy 2, you're very happy that nobody left their feet in the penalty area there. Here's Doyle. Hey, don't miss a minute of the action in 2022. Whether your club is on the road or at home, catch nearly every second of the USL Championship on ESPN Plus, the home of the USL, MLS, La Liga, the Bundesliga, UFC, and more. Sign up today at plus.espn.com. Harvey now for Galaxy 2. 59th minute.
Yeah, this whole thing will be about managing this game now for G2. Sitting on the ball as a center back now, what I wouldn't complain about in the first half will be no problem. Invite the team out. And
here's Barry, heavy on that touch to Salazar. Good idea all around, but that ball was just a little too soon there. A little more patience would have been called for on that one. Goal kick. Not that we want to waste any energy in California right now, but I think the Galaxy want to take the energy out of this game. Suck it out at this point.
You know what's so funny about these games, though, is when you have so much positive reinforcement going forward, you kind of get a little bit more energy that game. You want to run in behind because you feel like there's more goals.
More goals to be had? Well,
yeah.
I get it. Here's Lamb. Step away from him. It'll be a throw-in. I think the goals will come, though, if you're willing to keep possession and keep Oakland chasing. Because certainly fatigue will set in. One substitution plus the red card. And you start running out of players. Barry. Here's Preston Judd. A little heavy on that touch. This will be a goal kick. Some discussion between the two players there, Barbier and Judd.
Barbier feels as if he was embellishing there, and sometimes you can trip. And
good pick off by Barry here. Now Judd, his shot towards goal, blocked by Fuenmeyer. Nane. This will be a yellow card on Doyle. Lucky. Honestly lucky.
Yeah. So
he pulled back on it because if he follows through, I'm not so sure that that's just a yellow card.
Yeah, and actually kind of got lucky that he doesn't embellish this even more, because this could have been, this is a hard challenge.
Right.
You know.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, and he rolls and gets up to his feet, you know. I might have sold it a little bit more, but.
You've never done that before,
no,
right,
never,
Brian?
Never, Joe. Never, ever.
Not at all. Trainers come on to take a look at Doyle here. He picks up a yellow card. USL's committed to supporting the LGBTQ plus community through the Forever Proud project. The USL strives to create safe and welcoming environments for all fans, players, employees, and partners. Learn more at uslsoccer.com/foreverproud.
We have some time here. What's your goal as Oakland right now? Down to nothing. You gotta
find one and not give up another. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, you know, the game is, you give up another goal, you're done.
Yeah.
Right? And you're looking at the clock. You have 30 minutes to go plus stoppage. I think at this point is, if you can get a goal in the next 10 minutes, get yourself into the game, then you continue to go in that direction. But you cannot give up a third at this point.
Yeah.
It's a tough balancing act.
Yeah,
but they haven't had any clean looks outside the one that zipped across the 6, and there was nobody there. You know, Diaz was by himself making the run on the left side. Here's Enriquez. You'll find Diaz now. Good continuous run by Enriquez this time. His cross off of Barry, who does well to clear it for a moment. Diaz toward top of the box now. Carlson almost found an opportunity for him. Rito will get it back out. Morad. Barbier. Nane. Here's Hernandez. Again, Diaz. Good job by Lamb for the moment. Now the ball poked across the 6, and it'll find its way out of play for the goal kick.
You know, I might be seeing what you're saying now. Galaxy a little slow to step out to these, and it could be because we were going forward so often in the last 10 minutes.
As we look at it again here, I mean, Diaz's play and the combination there with Enriquez makes them very dangerous on the left side. They've kept Rito at home a bit, although he's trailed and found himself in the offense once they get numbers forward. Here's Lamb. Davila. Cabral. Drac making the run. That needed to be served, I think. Now he has it. Doyle. Cabral and Dunbar the goals for Galaxy 2 in this match. Now Lopez. Back out it comes to Harvey. Lifted for Cabral, closed by Rito. Back out to Drac. Now this ball has to get away soon as Drac is brought down. So he'll get the foul and a free kick. Now remember, Rito's on a yellow. No, check that. He'll get his first yellow here. Nane's on the yellow.
I was going to say, that just become...
Yes, that would have been a mess for sure. But that's also something to be concerned about now because now you have two defensive players there on yellow cards as we take a look at the replay. And again, I'm not so sure that is a yellow. I mean, I understand... I guess he didn't play the ball, but
I think it's more situational. Your guy's gotten away from you. It's from behind. He's going to goal kind of with no one really in front of it. It's not, you're not the last man.
There's plenty of support back. That's what I'm saying. Here's Dunbar's cross now, looking for Salazar, who got it on goal, and a good save by Blanchette. Corner kick here. Good work there by Salazar getting on the end of it, and the reaction save by Blanchette just as good.
See who serves, Dunbar picks the guy out. Salazar just making a bombing run into the back and gets all of that one. Great place for the keeper to be. Hits him right in the chest, but that's what you want to see on the end of that ball. Salazar.
The positioning is part of goalkeeping.
Yeah.
We've seen plenty of goalkeepers who love to get on the highlight reels. Here's the corner kick, and it comes on back. Lamb sends it on through. Rito lifting long, trying to find Carlson, who does well to knock it down, but right into Davila's stride. Barry. Here's Lamb. Now this is good ball movement on the part of Galaxy 2. Speaking of the situation, you're up by two goals. Just make sure your passes are clean. Davila. He'll turn away from Nane. Drac. Able to get this one on forward, and that's fine as well also. Judd will run on to the second ball here. Working on Fuenmeyer. Tries to heel it on through him. Good battle on the far side, and this will be a foul against the Galaxy forward.
Yes, sometimes those balls into the channel, even if they don't find a player directly, you got the defenders running back towards their own goal, and it's still dangerous.
Salazar has a shot at goal. Second ball by Dunbar. Another save by Blanchette. Kept alive by Dunbar and cleared out. Great running by Dunbar, making that play happen. Salazar's blast put the goalkeeper on the ground, and the rebounded shot was saved. I think he's injured, and he's hurting right now. I think he's going to be okay as he waves off the referee.
Salazar with his second blast of the last few minutes. This one from outside the 18. Dunbar does a good job following that up, and just keeper does a good job to kind of eliminate his space there.
And as you can see on the replay, that's what the keeper's hurting right now. Took it right in the gut. Here's Drac. This will be a foul against the Galaxies. Davila. Free kick. Both teams about to make substitutions. Two pair of fresh legs about to come on. And an injury along the far side. Saldana making an appearance here tonight. Good to see him back. He's missed the entire season with the senior side after injuring his ankle in the offseason. It's taken its time to get him back, but it's good to see him available. And Picasso about to come on for G2. In terms of Oakland, Fisore coming on, and Azokar. Fuenmeyer's done. Nane's done, so 1 yellow card leaves the match. Salazar will have to go off the pitch. Saldana replacing him, I believe, the way it looks. And Picasso, at least numbers-wise, Picasso will come on as well. So Salazar is done. Davila is done, according to my vision. Barbier plays it on in, is cleared out. Rito. Here's the cross, blocked by Dunbar, cleared away by Drac. Inside 70 minutes of work so far. 2-0 in favor of Galaxy 2. Hernandez. Here's Fisore. Enriquez. Barbier. Able to switch on over to the far side. Dunbar clears that out. So at this point here, Brian, 20 minutes plus stoppage to go. You're up by 2. You know what the saying goes about a 2-0 lead. You'd rather have it, though.
Yeah.
What would Bruce be telling you right now?
Oh, so you're very aware of the dangerous 2-0 up.
Right.
Keeping a clean sheet, there's something about, keeping good care of the ball, putting yourself in good, smart positions on the field. And not overly committing yourself forward when you don't need it to. It's more of a smart game now.
And taking advantage of loose balls like this. Drac to goal, saved by Blanchette. Hernandez will knock it towards midfield. Barry. Here's Saldana. Look at it again.
Combination from Dunbar and Drac. Gets all the way up to the box. Keeper, good position again.
Here's Lamb. Picasso. Watch there by Diaz. And he'll get the foul. Free kick.
Oakland was finding a little bit of the ball just a few minutes ago, but definitely a shift back towards G2 as we see Picasso trying to give a little flair over the ball, draws a draws a foul on into the box.
That right elbow that went out, that's why that flag went up on the foul, in my opinion.
Yeah, the little.
It was right in front of the AR, so. Here's Lamb. Saldana. Foul in the box here against, I believe, Preston Judd. Little collision. Some things aren't necessary.
Yeah.
Gets a little too chippy for no particular reason.
Yeah, those are the ones we're talking about being smart. I don't think he meant anything by it, but just something as simple as that as you're up, You don't want to get one for dissent or anything.
That's part of the maturing process, though.
Sure.
I mean, I think when you want to get to the next level and you can't get that out of your system, that makes a coach, to me, hesitate. I mean, you like the fire, but you also want intelligence.
Yeah, the combination of the two is the ultimate best case scenario, right? But I think just having the fire in general is often the bigger hurdle.
Okay.
Yes, great. Thank you for reading
You're
my
welcome.
mind there. I saw you just
no problem.
pull it
We're
out of the sky
teammates here.
for me. But yeah, because the fire is often more needed, you hear a lot about, you know, the passion sometimes players don't bring to the field. So I'd rather have that and then be able to coach and tone him down.
Here's Harvey. Saldana. Again, Harvey. Nice job getting away from that tackle. Owen Lamb had 2 assists last week, part of the team of the week in USL Championship. Tonight, I think he had to stay home early because Oakland came out, put the pressure on Galaxy 2. In fact, forced him to stay back and become more true as a left back, a defensive left back, as opposed to one that bombs the wings or tucks in a bit and gets into the attack into the midfield part of the field. Here's Drack now once again. Not enough on that one for Judd. And it'll be cleared away for the throw-in.
Yeah, if Judd wasn't frustrated before, I've noticed on the last two plays, if he just keeps his head in it, he might end up getting one late, but he's been very frustrated. He tried to peel off his defender last time, didn't connect with Lamb here, and then on that play, he ran back post when it was served front post. So you just keep doing your thing, Judd. Keep your head, and he's coming.
Right, that's one of the things he does well. He does stay in the match.
Yeah.
But it's a little surprising that a striker would be a yellow card machine. Yeah. Picasso. Couple of step overs here. He'll keep possession and it'll find its way to the end line, but stays in play. Enriquez will come out with possession now. Hernandez. He'll play it up the near side, looking for Diaz. Nice job by Saldana coming on over as the destroyer and clearing it out.
That's what you want from your substitution. Coming over, pinching over to the line, helping get out, getting your team behind the ball as it's out of bounds.
Inside 76 minutes of play. As we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, the winner of this contest will move above the playoff line. A good position to be at this portion of the season. Enriquez into the area. This is easy for Lopez. He'll take it to the ground. Doyle. Again, Saldana. Able to clear it in towards midfield. Fisori able to get on the first ball. It'll come on loose. Dunbar putting some pressure on and forcing that ball back. Drack. He's able to be much better here in the second half, and obviously with the loss of Dennis for Oakland, that's opened things up for him to be able to exploit his own talents.
Yeah, it doesn't have to sit back as much and deal with the pestry gnat style of play of Dennis, and now can kind of release forward whenever he wants. Look how much space he has now as he receives it. Just totally different game for him in the second half.
I want to say congratulations to the USA Youth National Team, which has qualified for the Olympics for the first time since 2008 after their 3-0 win over Honduras tonight. The United States now moves on to the finals of the CONCACAF Championships. So not only did they qualify for the Youth World Cup, they've also qualified for the next Olympics that has, well, for the last generation of players coming up, they haven't had that opportunity.
Yeah,
so congratulations to them.
Very happy to hear that, Joe. And as an American, with our woes with the first team on down to the youth, we haven't been there in a few years.
Progress.
Yeah, progress.
Now I know everybody abroad, a lot of a lot of nations in Europe don't put too much weight on being in the Olympics, but I think in our case, when we are relatively a young nation in this sport, we need to be able to have these type of competitions for our top young youth to be challenged more and more, you know, to break through. So this is progress here for the U.S. soccer program.
And I think these outsiders looking should take notice of that, because I've spoken to Janino now about our youngers going over playing in these tournaments overseas, and they're doing quite, you know, surprising results over there.
Good.
I feel like our youth has really made some bounds and leaps in progress.
I think they're ready to have a little bit more responsibility put on their shoulders and accountability.
Sure.
And it's tough to do, and you have to find that balance, but I think they're ready to take that responsibility. We've seen that, even with the young Americans playing abroad in the top leagues today. Harvey here for Galaxy 2. Back it comes to Lopez. Inside the 80th minute with a comfortable lead at the moment. A man advantage as well since right before halftime. Hamza Berry finding Picasso. Judd makes the run to the backside of the area. Dunbar at the top of the 6. Picasso cuts it back towards the spot trying to find Cabral, and that'll be cleared away. Hernandez on the near side. He'll earn the foul. That's a foul against Saldana. Former teammates there.
Gives him a little pat on the shoulder after the foul.
He missed him. Said hello. Yeah. It's been a while since we've seen each other. Another pick off here for Drac. This time Judd working on Barbier. Judd gets through him one-on-one with the keeper, fires away. Blanchette again with the save. Here's Barry, though, keeping it alive on his left foot. Lays it off for Dunbar. He's brought down in the area, was he not? The bench jumps up for the Galaxy. Ball was already away, but still a foul is a foul, no?
That's tough.
Blanchette has kept this game from being 5-0, honestly.
Yeah, Blanchette's got Judd's number at the moment.
Good ball here for Picasso. Out comes Blanchette again. Dunbar off the crossbar. Cabral. He'll have a go at goal. Over the bar and out of play. And again, Blanchette forced the bad angle, forced the pass, and Dunbar could not get the finish that time around. It remains 2-0 in favor of Galaxy 2.
Yeah, I think he receives that ball cut back just right where PK spot is about, right inside there. And as you come across that, if you use the inside of your foot, if you get a little bit too under that ball while it's rolling back to you, you are going to get under it. So you really need to use your shoulders and your body to approach that and get over that ball. That should be your number one concern when you're following that ball in there.
Good pick. It was right at the penalty spot, just to the right of it.
Yeah.
Jonathan Rodriguez is the player that comes on here for Oakland. Here comes Dunbar again. Cabral back to Dunbar. He'll send him a bit wide, but Cameron catches up to it, sends it back. Picasso with a one-time attempt. Diaz did enough just to distract him, and it's out of play for a goal kick. Dante Campbell will come on for Galaxy 2 here in a moment. Take a look at it again.
Nice little through poke from Cabral. Dunbar does good to serve it back post. Picasso bombing in the back post, and I think Diaz does a great slide just to get enough of angle on him where he can't have a comfortable shot, and he puts it wide.
So Cabral will leave, and at the moment, if the score stands, it'll be the game-winning goal. He scored the first for G2 on an incredible header and a late run and cross that led to the goal. And Dante Campbell comes in, even though Remy Cabral was more advanced in terms of his positioning. I think Campbell will sit a little bit more. Here's Saldana. Able to find Picasso. It'll come on loose. Diaz gets away from 2. Enriquez this time around. Lamb does well to clear it out.
Diaz with the acrobatic tackle there. Turn that play from defense into offense for them.
Good opportunity from distance is blocked. Barry. Saldana once again. A lot of patience here. No reason to rush it. It'll go far side. Drac. Doyle. Saldana. That red card was a killer for Oakland.
Yeah.
Carlson was all over this match, and he disappeared in the second half because of it. Drac.
I think their team is built around service to him, and
right.
if you don't have that, it's
well, they had overloads on both sides to create that service for him, and then they became one-dimensional without Dennis. They couldn't find the replacement for him, and maybe not even the courage to play that way with the man down. Right?
I think it's possibly even more of that, to be honest, because you have to sit in.
Yeah.
You just can't play the same.
Here's Harvey. We know this is a 4-day weekend for a lot of people. We want you to enjoy our nation's birthday, but we also want you to be safe along with that. The fireworks off in the distance reminded me of that public service announcement. Have a great time. Be safe. I know a lot of people are driving this weekend. Make sure when you are driving, you are in the safest possible position. So if you've enjoyed too much at a barbecue, somebody else should be driving. Owen Lamb sending this one into the area. Judd tries to get on the end of it. It's cleared away. Players down at the moment.
Judd tangling up with
Barbier
there.
Yeah. They've had a little battle here in the second half as Barbier's dropped in a bit more, but a little calf injury there, but seems to be all right. But our referee will walk on over. This will be a drop ball, I believe. Going to the 87th minute. Now remember, we had 5 minutes of stoppage time in the first half. And we probably will see a little bit, some time close to that here in the second. And that's why the Galaxy 2 I should say, have to be wary of their lead. Because there's plenty of time left in this match.
That's right. Especially with the league's leading scorer on the other end.
One thing about Oakland, they haven't given up.
Yeah. Very last-minute results on a few of their last games, to be honest.
Diaz has a good ball in for Enriquez. Harvey responds and clears it out, but a set play opportunity. They were very dangerous in the first half with set plays. They'll probably stack the 6-yard box once again here. Carlson. Now he'll pull back out. They'll go with the straight line from the penalty spot down. Here's the corner kick played into the area. Out comes Lopez, gets his fists on the ball. The shot to goal, they score! And Oakland is back in this one. Azokar finding the back of the net on that one. A bullet from just outside 18 yards. It is 2-1 in favor of LA Galaxy 2. And don't go anywhere, folks. Plenty of this one's left.
Yeah, if you guys have been watching Oakland Roots, it's sometimes just in your character of your team to just know in those last few moments, if you've been doing that the last few games, you have that confidence. And he takes this strike so well, puts it back into the people, and Lopez can't see it or can't get down to it. It finds the back of the net.
Was able to get to the ball, but he wasn't able to clear it far enough.
Yeah.
And as we looked at the replay, it was basically about 17 yards from goal.
But that's all that trouble that they make by loading the box like
Right.
that. It comes out to the top of the box, and you don't have a guy to get out to it and close that down.
Here's Saldana. It'll come back to Doyle. Able to clear this on forward. Campbell runs onto this one. He's got Judd here looking for the third goal, and there it is. 3-1 in favor of Galaxy 2, and Preston Judd gets on the scoreboard yet again.
Judd gesturing that he's putting the team to sleep with that one.
Put it to bed, huh?
Yeah, put it to bed.
Well, he may just have done it because things were about to get very nervy for Galaxy 2.
Well, with all that energy they just spent, bringing that game back, we get an opportunity where we get sprung out left or on the left-hand side, and we found a good ball into the middle where Judd's able to finally break through with Blanchett.
Goal coming in the 89th minute, and even there, Blanchett got a good piece of that ball.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he had his number tonight, but Judd just powered through. How many goals is that for him now in the last 7 goals?
I believe so. I believe he had 8 coming in. This will be 9. He had a hat trick last home game. He scored at Miami as well, so he's on a good run of form here. He'll leave this match, I believe, as
I think the stat I was thinking about
Williams is coming on.
He had 6 in the last 5, was it, I think.
Okay.
That'll be a 7.
Duhaney Williams will replace him. Gonzalez also comes on to the left side. And he's spelling Cameron Dunbar. So everybody who scored tonight for Galaxy 2 has left the match. Another 5 minutes of stoppage time.
You're right.
That's how big that goal was for Galaxy 2. Still, if you're Oakland, you're saying, okay, it's a little bit more difficult, but we can score, and there's still time here.
Hey, you don't want to give the team hope. That's definitely not what you want to do, but definitely still up against it here.
Here's Gonzalez. It'll come out to Saldana. Drac. Doyle. And this is what Galaxy 2 needs to do now. Burn out the clock as best they can. Harvey. Able to knock this ahead. Picasso will run onto it. He's got Williams making the run into the area. Good job defensively there by Oakland. It's going to be a corner kick, but Mora did a great job of crossing on over to get it in front of that. Otherwise, Duhaney Williams is again by himself with Blanchett.
Yeah, great play to read that. Come across the box and make the play. I think Picasso recognizes that and goes down to slide to try to get it through in time. Just can't quite get it through.
Axel Picasso able to play this back. Harvey. Again, Lamb. Picasso. Williams, and Picasso's wiped out. And here comes another card, I imagine. Yellow card to Diaz.
In these final few moments, especially when you're red card, think about, since that red card, how many teams have how many cards has your overall team picked up now going further into the season, whether it's yellow card accumulation? It just puts such a damper on the
now
whole
it puts
situation.
pressure, a lot of pressures, because at this point of the season, you already had a 1 or 2, right?
Sure.
That puts you in the predicament of losing a game.
If you were right on that playoff line, you come in, you have to already battle with injuries and all this stuff, and now you have to worry about yellow card. It's just a mess.
Having said that, I feel our referee's been a bit liberal with the yellow. Looking back at that replay, I understand it's a foul. and fouls are part of the game, but I don't think that was a yellow card. I mean, when I look at yellow cards, I look at egregious play, and I don't think that. I think that's part of defending sometimes.
Do you think the nature of this game weighs on it? Do you think
maybe?
I think sometimes they're like, okay, 1, 2, 3 fouls. They're keeping that.
That's possible too. So persistent infringement, but I didn't see Diaz doing that. I'm just I'm not trying to
I agree.
Argue the being devil's advocate here. I'm just looking at saying, okay, you know you're in a physical match. You've seen that from maybe minute 10. It started to become pretty physical. You've managed it pretty well, but then all of a sudden the cards start becoming really liberal in a time where the team that's playing with a man down is trying to get themselves back into it.
Yes.
I'm not saying you have to give them a break, but again, that particular play right there did not look like a tactical foul to me. It just looked like a foul along the touchline.
Yeah.
Closing moments of this one, with Galaxy 2 looking to go back-to-back with 3-1 victories. Picasso. Back out it goes to Lamb. Saldana. Just trying to kill this game at the moment. Harvey, Barry, this will come on loose. Opportunity here, though, for Oakland. The shotgun goal blocked by Doyle. Rodriguez able to get that right-footed ball away. Enriquez this time, he'll have a go at goal. Saved by Lopez, and he'll hold on to it. Our referee will point to midfield, and this very entertaining match tonight has come to an end. Galaxy 2 getting the victory 3-1. Cabral, Dunbar, Judd, the goals for LA. 27 points and above the playoff line. They did everything they set out to do tonight.
Yes. Coming in tonight, both teams we've talked about in form. Galaxy so strong at home and really just outlasts that physicality. Comes out on top and really takes advantage of that in the second half.
We'll put a bow on this one here tonight. A good victory at home for LA Galaxy 2. Their second straight 3-1 win. After what was a bit of a nervy start for them, they settled things down, and they get goals from Remy Cabral, Cameron Dunbar, and Preston Judd, and a great performance in goal from Lopez. For Brian Jordan, Joe Tutino saying good night, 3-1 LA.
Those are good games. Ball played inside. Gordo!
This is Robbie Keane from Landon. Back to Donovan on his left foot. Fires. He scores! 4-0 Galaxy.
What's stopping you? Now is the time to act.
Esta gente te ama.
They work just to show for you.
And remember, legends never die.
Winning goal! 19th minute! Alvarez trying and looking the goal! Efrain Alvarez with an absolute stunner to silence the biggest crowd in MLS history!
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.